What's up, Skate Athletics fam? We're back with another follow along stretch video. Today, I'm here to take you through 10 stretches that's really going to loosen up your body after long days of skating. I want to start by saying during this routine, don't worry about the exact length of time we're going to hold the stretches for. I'd rather you focus on your breath. For each stretch, we're going to do about 5 to 10 breaths, breathing in through your nose for 5 seconds, and then exhaling out your nose or your mouth for another 5 seconds. This easy stretch routine is designed to make you relaxed, and over time, it's drastically going to help your flexibility, which, as we've seen by some cool examples, can really help your skating. I don't recommend using this routine before you go skate, however, because as we looked at before on this channel, static stretching can actually decrease athletic performance and overall power output, and obviously that's something we don't want before we go skate. If you need something to do before your skate session, go ahead and check out last week's video, which provides a 15-minute full body mobility routine, or check out my Instagram, Skate Athletics, which provides a bunch of quick little videos which will help enhance your warm-up prior to your skate session. Alright, let's jump right into it. I hope you enjoy. The first flexibility exercise is a static deep lunge hold. Place your right foot just outside your right hand. Just like before, it's your choice to either drop your rear knee to the ground or extend the leg. When you get in this position, externally rotate that right knee, driving it away from your body. Now you should be feeling the stretch in your right side adductor, which is the inside of your quad, also in that right hip capsule a little bit, and in your left side hip flexor. To make this stretch a bit deeper, you can drop to your elbows while keeping that knee externally rotated. If you can't relax in this deep of a position, feel free to stay on your hands or drop that back knee. Now, take that right leg, bring it towards your center line, and try to straighten it out. Don't try to force it past your end range of motion, which will be quite obvious because it's just going to hurt your hamstring. Reach your hips back and align your body so everything feels comfortable. Now, if possible, try to point your toes back towards your forehead, lean forward, and just breathe. At this point, you should be feeling a deep hamstring stretch. Next, take that right leg and extend it out to the side. Drop your hands to the floor, straighten that right leg, and make sure the sole of your foot is flat on the floor with your toes pointed straight forward. From here, sit your hips back slightly, either staying onto your toes or sitting onto your ankle. And, most importantly, press that extended leg into the ground. Now you're going to feel a good stretch in that adductor muscle, aka the inside of your quad. Apologies for the camera angle on that one. You'll get a better look when we go around to the next side. Now we're going to repeat each one of those stretches on the opposite side, starting with that deep lunge hold. Just remember, try to externally rotate that front knee, press it wide, and feel free to drop to your elbows if it feels good. Now let's transition to the left side hamstring stretch. Now transitioning to the adductor stretch. Okay, great job. Now we're going to move on to the fourth stretch, which is called the pigeon stretch. Take your leg and place it perpendicular to your mat. If you have sensitive knees, bring your heel closer to your hamstring or use that 90-90 position we did earlier in the video. Next, drop your back knee, relax your ankle, and wiggle that leg back until it's almost straight. Next, you have a couple options. Either stay tall, drop to your elbows, or lay over your knee. I just want you to do whatever feels best and get into that position that you can relax the most in. I want you to feel this stretch in the glute and the hip in that front right leg. Place most of your weight on that front leg to really feel that stretch. Let's hold this for about 5 breaths on each side. Repeat this on the other side for about 5 breaths. Next, we have the child's pose. Sit back on your ankles and walk your hands out as far as you can until they're fully straight. Really dig those hands into the ground and sit those hips back. Now, we're going to walk our hands a big step to the left, making sure both are just outside the mat. Once here, take your left hand, place it on top of your right hand. Now you'll really feel a deep stretch in that right lat. Now, let's walk them over to the right, placing that right hand on top of the left. Now, let's walk our hands back to the center. We're going to transition to some relaxing knee pulls. Lay your back fully flat on the floor and bring that left knee towards your chest. Pull it in nice and tight. Try to relax and extend your right leg fully. It's nice and easy, very relaxing. So just focus on your breath. Let's go for about 5. Go ahead and switch sides, pulling that right knee in, extending that left leg. Now we're going to pull both in at the same time. Really just focus on getting that back fully flat on the ground. Once again, focus on your breath. Next, we're going to transition to the piriformis stretch. Take your left leg, cross it over your right leg, pushing that ankle joint just past your right knee. Lay back, reach through your legs, and try to grab the hamstring or your right knee. Once you're in the position, press your left knee away from you just slightly, and now you'll really feel that stretch in the left piriformis, which is your left butt cheek. Once again, focus on the breath. Breathe in the nose for about 4 seconds, and exhale for about 5 out the mouth. Let's hold this for about 5 breaths on each side. Alright, let's go ahead and switch sides. Now we're going to move on to a stretch for our lower back. Take your left knee, bring it up to about 90 degrees. Then let your left knee fall over your body. I like to use my right hand to just grab it and pull it over just slightly. Look to the left side, keep pulling that left knee down to the ground, and try to extend your right leg. Just relax, I know this one's going to feel quite deep. Let's hold this position for 10 breaths on each side. Okay, so let's go ahead and switch sides. So bring that right knee up to 90, pull it across the body, reach that right hand out, and look to the right. Try to flatten your shoulders and really just breathe. Okay, now let's move on to a stretch for our calves. We're going to return to that downward dog position. However, this time we're not focused on our back, we're just focused on getting our heel to the floor. So this time I'm not worried about which side you're going to start with, super easy. Just put weight on your heel and try to stretch it all the way out to the floor. Keep your spine relatively straight and try to extend that stretched out leg. You should be feeling the stretch deep into the calf and your Achilles tendon. Let's hold this position for about 5 breaths total. Alright, let's go ahead and switch sides. And last but not least, this is easily the most important stretch for skateboarders. This is called the couch stretch. So either use a chair just like so, or you can even use just a normal couch. Bend your right leg just like you're going to do the traditional quad stretch. Then place your right knee into the crease of the seat. Grab the sides for support, sit up nice and tall, and try to squeeze your butt cheek of the stretched leg. This is going to be hard, but that's the most important. Really try to activate that glute so you'll feel that stretch drive down from the hip all the way through the quad. If you want to make this stretch a little bit deeper, you can take that right hand, placing it on the left leg, rotating yourself to the left. Just remember, you got to keep that glute activated. Another great progression is take that right hand, reach up to the sky, and drive that right knee down into the couch. Now you're going to feel this stretch a little bit more in your psoas, which is another hip flexor, part of your abdominal group. Once again, you got to keep that glute activated, most important thing. From here, let's just try to breathe for about 5 to 10 breaths total. Really, the longer you hold this stretch, I promise, the better you're going to feel. Alright, let's go ahead and switch sides.